How's it going, everybody? Hopefully you guys are doing well. In today's topic, I'm going to be discussing how to communicate better. So the method that I learned was from a video called How to Communicate Better, or How to Actually Have a Conversation. It's from Healthy Gamer GG. I'll link the video in the description below. But it's a really good video. I think you guys should check it out if you're really interested in this kind of stuff. It's more on the psychological side of education. So if you're really interested in that and you're interested in psychology, I would recommend checking them out. Plug aside, I learned this method from this video, like I said, and I applied it to real life scenarios, and to my surprise, it works pretty well. It's a skill called reflective listening. Basically, what reflective listening is that when someone's speaking, you reflect on what they say, and it seems like you're really understanding. I saw this comment on that YouTube video. It said, you want to talk to someone not by disagreeing with their self-destructive ideas, but instead acknowledge them. And I agree with that. I talked to one of my friends that's going through a really, really hard time, and she said all these things that are just really bad and just not good things that happen in your life. And I said that it just seems like your world's falling apart. And she goes, oh my God, you understand it. You totally get it. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, mini win, right? But no, all I did was reflectively listen. So what is reflective listening? So basically, like in the name, it's you're reflecting on what they're saying, and by reflecting, you're listening to what they're saying. So for example, if someone would say that, like, my life sucks, you would say, life does suck, or something similar. Don't sound very like, oh, you're above them, but if they're like, yeah, my life is shit right now, my life sucks, and I don't like where I'm heading, you'd be like, well, wow, it sounds like your life sucks, and you're lost, and you're confused. And since you're reflecting, it feels like to them, it feels like you understand them. Now, the next part to this method is summarizing what they're saying. So you reflect a few times, and then you will summarize. So for example, if someone's like, my life is shit, you'd be like, wow, your life is shit. It sounds like everything is just not going your way. And they'll be like, yeah, it's just like all this stuff is happening. And you're like, okay, you feel like your life sucks because of all this stuff is happening. So you just summarize what they said, and they will continue. And they will continue the conversation, and all you're doing is just listening. And you're like, when do I give an opinion? Here's the thing, you're not giving an opinion because you're listening. Applied those two parts of that method to to all the conversations that I have in real life, and to my surprise, like I said, it's going really well, and the quality of the conversation is better. And I don't know if this is something that I learned over time by growing, or if it's just my new way of listening, but I've started to realize that I'm starting to remember what they're saying, and I can pick apart what they're saying from previous conversations that we had. I start to remember those things more. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's part of just growing up, but it feels great remembering what they're saying. It's something that I struggled with a lot, and I'm glad that I can remember people's conversations more. And something that I would like to add before I end the video, make sure you sound like you're listening. So when they're talking, you say, yep, yeah. So hit them with those ad-libs, and it'll sound like you're listening, and as the other person, it'll make them feel good. I'm going to keep the video here short. If you guys want to go watch the video, it's going to be in the description. I highly recommend that you guys watch it if you're really interested. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.